Welcome back, South Africa. It's Meat-Free Monday again, and as you know, we've got a delicious meat-free recipe for you. Over the past few weeks, we've treated you to a feast of plant-based Big Fry burger recipes from a variety of influences. For today's recipe, though, on the last day of Women's Month, we've chosen to honor another great woman at the heart of both her family and the Fry Family Food Company. Tammy Fry is the director at Fry's Family Foods, a mother of two, and a lifelong vegetarian. She has always gone beyond the impossible and been successful at multiple frontiers. Join us as we take a look into what inspires Tammy Fry to lead by example, one meal at a time.
Out of the darkness comes the light. It's strength within that wins the fight. It was a mantra I used when I was teaching women's self-defense classes. I wanted these women to feel empowered, to move beyond fears from the past, and feel excited about the future. Everyone should have the choice to be able to live a better life. I was born a vegetarian in South Africa, a country with a very meat-based diet. As a child, I clearly remember thinking, why would I ever harm an animal to feed myself when I can choose an alternative? And so began my fight. I started karate at age 4, but it was more than just the boys at our dojo I was fighting against. I was fighting to prove everyone wrong. My peers, my teachers from school, my country's prejudices. Not only could a girl beat the boys, but you could become a top athlete by eating a plant-based diet. By the age of 18, I rose to be the junior female world champion. Now I'm the mother of 2 beautiful boys. And I fight for something much more important. I want them to grow up in a healthy and happy environment where they can openly embrace the world they live in, to be free to chase their dreams and empowered to go beyond the impossible. It's about more than just crafting nutritious, high-protein, plant-based products. It's about inspiring change.
Talk about ending off the month of August with a bang.
Sure. I had no idea what kind of woman she was.
Imagine, right?
Yeah. No.
Well, I'm actually quite honored to be doing her recipe today.
Yeah.
So we're going to be honoring Tammy by making a delicious recipe, an Asian-inspired Big Fry burger. And guys, we continuously say this all the time. Big Fry burgers literally taste like meat. They have the texture, they've got the flavors. The only thing they don't have is the meat.
Right? And you don't really need it with these burgers.
I get exactly, because there's about 20 grams of protein in each patty, so you don't need to worry about losing out on the protein, especially since we're going back to the gyms nowadays. We don't have to worry. If you're pumping iron, I promise you, you're going to get more than enough protein in these Big Fry patties. So to start it off, I'm actually just going to get frying with my patties here, and you've got all the other ingredients that are part of our recipe here. So I'm going to let that cook up for a bit while you mix up the rest of the ingredients there. So we've got a sauce, we've got 2 sauces and a slaw. So maybe you can just talk us through what you're doing over there.
Cool. So this is a vegan mayo with some garlic, and we're going to add some sriracha to it. Okay. And that's going to be part of our dressing.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
The spice from there is something that Palisa would love, because she loves spicy, hot food. So yet again.
She's going to love this. It smells like really good already.
And we haven't really done much to it.
No. Garlic is kind of all you need, though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So that's the garlic and spicy garlic and chili mayo that's going to go into our burger. And then I'm just getting these cooked. I know if you check the packet, it literally is about 9 minutes to cook, and this is it.
Fast.
I promise, right? It's literally...
And it doesn't matter if it's undercooked.
That's actually a very important point. It doesn't matter if it's cooked, but obviously we would want it to be cooked all the way through. But it doesn't really matter because all the nutrients are already there. So all I want to do now is just flip these over and make sure they're cooked correctly and nice and brown. Flip them over. I mean, you can already see just from the texture in them, they're browning so beautifully on the outside. So we're going to let these cook off for a bit. I've also toasted my buns already. So I'm going to get my plates ready. So like I was saying, not only are these good for your body, they're also good for the environment, because all of this packaging is also recyclable, as in 100% recyclable.
It's really what we need these days. And they smell so good already.
I know, I know. Anyone that wants to get the recipe details, guys, please go to afternoonexpress.co.za to make sure you get your hands on this recipe. But also, we do have a Big Fry cookbook, the Fry's Family Food Cookbook. So if you want to get this and many other recipes, you can also get that there. I see you're mixing up some stuff over there. What is all of that?
So over here, I have some tomato sauce with some soy, and I can't remember the other one. What did you say?
That's probably the lemon juice.
Oh, yes, it was the lemon juice. You're quite right. Thank you.
So while you're doing that, can I ask you then to pass me the chili mayo and let me get started with saucing up our buns.
There we go.
Thank you so much. The chili and the actual flavors from the patty itself are actually going to work so well together. So I'm just going to start topping off the top and the bottom, rather, with the mayo here. And the one thing I love about this is we like to keep it meat-free all the way to the sauces. Everything from our patty to our sauce to all the accompaniments with that. And I see we've got a slaw as well. Yes. So can you just tell us what else is going in there?
And this is a very exciting slaw. We've got our carrot and our cabbage, and then some really nice sesame oil, which I don't know how many people know about how good that tastes in a slaw. It brings such a nice, like, nutty umami kind of flavour.
Yes, yes.
It's really, really yummy. And then a little bit of sugar as well for that nice sweetness. So good.
Especially because all the other ingredients, they are very tangy. So you do want that little bit of sweetness just to tie it together.
Yeah.
So I've just put down my first patty there, going in with my second one. And as you can see, South Africa, this is holding its shape perfectly well, just like any other patty, any other meat patty that you would use. So this is basically all that we need right now. Can I just ask you to pass me the tomato sauce, which in this instance would be viewed as our vegan barbecue sauce, if you'd like, because it's got all the flavors of the tomato. Just give that a nice thick layer. Melissa, I don't know if you're hungry, because, I mean, what we're doing here has you in mind. Yes, you've stopped your meat-free diet, but I think you're going to enjoy this quite a bit. And then last but not least is our amazing slaw with all those Asian flavors. I would really like to use my hands, but I'm going to just go in with the tongue here. Just top it all off.
Oh, it looks amazing.
I don't know if you want to give this a try, actually, before...
Let's do it.
Let's do that. And some sesame seeds, because, I mean, if we're going Asian-inspired, we might as well have the...
Go the whole way.
Go all the way. And that is it, South Africa. This recipe is simple and tasty and delicious.
Thank you. That was quick.
Quick and easy and delicious for all of you to try. Right now, 30 years after his vision became a reality, Wally Fry, along with the rest of the Fry's family food, have gone far beyond the impossible to bring us plant-based animal alternatives that are not only delicious, but are also mindful of the choice which is good to the earth and to the animals. To get your hands on this recipe and many more meat-free recipes, go to the frysfamilyfood.com to download your free copy of the Beyond the Impossible cookbook. An enormous thank you as well to Tammy for sharing this recipe with us and for continuously pushing boundaries and challenging us to make the most of every single day.